Hey, welcome to the Danger Zone. It's Ashley. Everything in this video was found on a public domain. Full disclaimer down below. Lots of love and many blessings your way. Remember when we were talking about her doping him up on something? Harry could not put one foot in front of the other. He was unstable. She was trying to lead the way and hold him up at the same time, smiling all the way. Yes, that is exactly the same time he nearly fell off the stage. I'm here to tell you, if they don't check his blood, they're idiots. She's got all of them now backed into a corner. I don't know who she thinks she is, but she and Harry are now convinced that both Kate and William are extremely jealous of their Hollywood lifestyle. Proof! They're half-wits. You know, an insider, a staff member, said she'd never, in all of her career, many years, inside the palace, with this family, has she ever seen it turned upside down to this degree? And if I didn't have enough respect for y'all, I'd be cussing all the way through. There's some major blackmail and extortion happening here. I said it. Why else would they agree to give them everything they're demanding during this summit at Sandringham? Who is Meghan, and Harry for that matter, to demand their allowance, their titles? And whose idea was it for them to make such ridiculous demands? They're saying the Obamas are the ones giving them advice on their transition out of the royal family. Whether that's true or not, Harry and Meghan say they're not moving to America until Trump is out of office, only having to be in Canada for a couple of years. Like my sweet friend Shoshana said, what do they know that the rest of us don't? Where are they getting that information from? Well, they're getting it from the Obamas, the Clintons. We'll talk about that in another video. Let's talk about what's going on right now. Thank you, Journalist Jay. I appreciate everything you do. So what's the big deal? What are they fighting for? What are they wanting? They want their paid security team 24/7, 365 to keep their titles indefinitely, the perks that go along with that. $5.5 million allowance yearly, allowance for full staff, traveling expenses paid, housing, clothing, household allowance, light duty. In other words, they don't want a thing to change. They just want to physically leave. Want their cake and eat it too. And here's how I know something is really going on. The Queen has vowed to protect both Meghan and Harry from ending up like Diana. What in the world is she saying? Another giveaway is this. They agreed prior to the marriage to have a sit down with Oprah and talk about, life as a royal family member. And they're basing this talk on mental health. And here's where the threatening blackmail comes in. The sit down with Oprah is already, that's already been signed. It's a done deal. The outcome of this Summit Crunch meeting at Sandringham will determine how deep they will go. If all goes their way, they're just going to keep it lighthearted based on mental health. If it doesn't go their way, well, watch out, royal family.
They've got a lot to say, and they're not afraid to say it.
Blackmail.
And if you haven't heard, they got busted in yet another lie. Now they're saying that this businessman, this billionaire tycoon, is help hiding them out. He's the one that put up the property for them to stay in. He said, I don't know what they're talking about. I have nothing to do with this. Nothing. Talking about how disappointed he was to read this big old error. Been busted in lie after lie after lie. Every bit of it's been a lie. Creating a racial narrative in the media. Not only have they ran game on their own family, but they ran game on taxpayers. Her smiling, crouching down with children, knowing the entire time she was a fraud. Do you guys realize since becoming the Duchess of Sussex, she and Harry both have spent less than 6 hours in Sussex? She talked about, once I'm married, I'm going to hit the ground running. That should have been one of the first stops, in my opinion. She hit the ground running all right. Running this game is what she's been running. Thank you to my sweet friend Holly who pointed this out. Initially, we thought, oh no, not another prosthetic belly. We can't handle it again. The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking, that just might be an audio recording device or she's bugged. The outcome of this meeting they're having right now will tell us everything we need to know. If I were a taxpayer, boy, would I be pissed. If they end up giving in to him, I hope everybody makes enough noise to catch the royal family's attention. Speaking of noise and attention, if the Queen has all of these rights to the royal children, I haven't heard her mention Archie, Bubba, whatever his name is, not one time. And her silence has been mighty loud regarding Archie. They're saying that Harry is stuck between a rock and a hard place. That goober, he traded his entire entitled life, his life of luxury, for a used dirty dish rag.
Yeah, I said it.
I'll see you soon and we'll talk fast. Y'all stay safe and be blessed.